station wagons are making a comeback. Old-school wagons were abandoned in America back in the late 1980s like rotary telephones, video arcades and waterbeds. The reason? Minivans, followed by SUVs. But now that crossovers dominate our automotive landscape, there appears to be a quiet backlash from buyers who want a roomy vehicle that can handle adventure and gear without the tall body shell. Enter the ruggedized station wagon. Yes, it was Subaru that invented this breed back in the mid-1990s with the Outback. And these Subarus are beloved. Last year, the company sold over 188,000 of them. But Subaru isn't the only player. Just last year, VW joined the party with its Golf Alltrack. Audi and Volvo have popular entries that anchor the top of this class with the Allroad and the V60 and V90 cross-country models, but the domestic brands have been absent from this wagon niche, until now. Buick anticipates the all-new Buick Regal Tourx will add cars to this segment rather than steal market share. It's an underserved market, said Sam Russell, director of Buick marketing at the launch of the Tourx in Sedona, Arizona. Buick says the Tourx will initially represent about 30% of all Regal sales. And Mike Donofsky, manager of Regal product and pricing, says that interest in the wagon from dealers has been so strong that sales could eventually be split evenly between the Regal Sportback and Tourx. The Regal wears its wagon body style well. The proportions are longer and lower than some ruggedized wagons, so it looks a little less butch. But this is still a very handsome machine. The flares are particularly cool looking, and those 18-inch wheels really toughen up the exterior. The Tourx starts at just under $30,000. That's a few $1,000s more than the base Outback 2.5i, yet almost $15,000 cheaper than an Allroad. Our tester was a fairly loaded Essence model with $3,815 in options. That included tech like rear cross-traffic alert, lane change alert, wireless phone charging and an 8-inch infotainment screen with navigation and LED lighting. Those options brought the price up to $39,760. The outdoorsy theme we dig on the outside doesn't exactly translate to the interior. There's nothing on the inside that lets you know this is a Tourx and not a regular Regal. No unique trim, no special seating surfaces or colors, and no Tourx badge. The switches and controls are easy to find and use, but overall, this interior is a little plain. Our biggest grumble comes from the analog gauges, which are small and look inexpensive. Similarly, the leather seats aren't as soft as one would imagine leather seats to feel like in a Buick. The Tourx is reasonably quick, too, despite carrying the extra wagon weight. The turbo 4-cylinder is torque-rich and allows good part throttle acceleration, even when the 8-speed is in one of its taller gears. On the freeway, the Tourx loafed along at 1,870 miles per hour and returned 24 miles per gallon on our 120-mile drive from Phoenix to Sedona. The best news is that the Tourx feels about as sure-footed in the corners as the Sportback. However, time spent pushing the Tourx on a twisty two-laner had us hunting for a sport mode for the transmission. There isn't one. Yes, the Buick has manual shift capability, but a good sport mode that ties together and sharpens the responses from the transmission, steering and engine would really make this car more fun. Buick hasn't had a station wagon since the massively cool, and just plain massive, 5.7-liter V8-powered Roadmaster ended production in 1996. Unfortunately, the all-new Regal Tourx doesn't pack a version of the Corvette's motor under its nose, as that Roadmaster did. But true to Buick tradition, the Tourx is the roomiest wagon in America. That should appeal to buyers looking to ditch their crossover for a car that can haul lots of stuff comfortably. However, for the near $40,000 price tag of the top models, we'd like to see improved interior furnishings as well as the option of sportier driving dynamics. Thanks for watching.